All right, good Monday morning, everyone. It's Eric here with a video blog for you because we have a somewhat elevated severe weather risk later on today. I don't think it's real high, but it's something that we'll have to keep a close eye on as we kick off a new work week. And it's a chilly morning, that is for sure. Hard to think about severe weather when temperatures are close to freezing this morning, but well, that's spring in our region. Now, the clouds that rolled in before daybreak today helped to prevent widespread frost this morning. There may have been some patches of frost. But the clouds rolled in before daybreak. Temperatures started rising a little bit as the clouds moved in, and that really kept the frost, I think, to a relative minimum across our region. The official low at the airport looks like it was 33. And here at my place in Boardman, I actually did sneak below freezing. I got to 31 this morning, but looking outside, I don't see any evidence of any frost out there. But the clouds are streaming in ahead of a storm system that is moving across the Midwest this evening. I got the isobars plotted up here, also the fronts. Warm front down here is what is leading to some uplift in the atmosphere, and showers are breaking out, some steady rain even in Chicago and South Bend, and heading over towards Fort Wayne, Indiana. A couple of showers on the radar in Ohio. A lot of that's not reaching the ground just yet. Now, as all of this starts pushing to the north and east, this warm front will approach our area, and that will be an important player in our weather later on today. So Let's talk about some models here and some timing of potential storms. I'm going to show you our high-res model here. This is called the High-Resolution Rapid Refresh model. It's updated once an hour. It's a tool. It's, much like a carpenter uses a hammer and some nails. The hammer doesn't build the house, the carpenter does. And when it comes to forecasting any sorts of weather, we just use these models as tools. We actually are, of course, making the forecast. And we have a lot of tools at our disposal. Some are better than others. This high-res rapid refresh model, again, updates once an hour and is usually fairly useful in thunderstorm situations. Sometimes it kind of has a bias towards overdoing the coverage and intensity of thunderstorms, but again, it's pretty useful overall despite its biases. Anyway, we're largely dry through at least mid-afternoon today. This is 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Still not much going on at this point. I think it's going to take until almost sunset before our thunderstorm chances start to increase. There's a 7 o'clock this evening, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. So, this is looking like pretty late in the day. Another high-res model, the NAM, North American model, kind of a similar idea. It's a little bit faster, as it typically is. The NAM tends to be a little bit faster than the HRR when it comes to timing of thunderstorm complexes. It suggests that showers may move through right around dinner time, 5, 6 o'clock, and that chance for showers will continue into the evening. But you can see there's not a lot of real activity that really pops off the screen here. There's not a lot of reds and oranges. A lot of this looks fairly benign. That being said, the atmosphere will have some things going for it today. It's going to turn warmer this afternoon. Temperatures will make it into the mid and upper 60s. The dew points will start to rise, and also the wind shear is pretty impressive later on today with that warm front approaching. Winds near the ground, that's this barb right here, are going to be mostly out of the south-southwest. You go up a little bit in the atmosphere, only a few thousand feet, and they'll be a little more out of the west. And that's pretty good turning of the wind with height. We call that veering. And so with that, all types of thunderstorms will be possible. The garden variety thunderstorms that just come and go and rains hard for a few minutes. The individual cells that have a chance of maybe exhibiting some rotation. I think there's a low-end chance of that, but it's not zero. It's not a 0% chance. And then some sort of a squall line will also be possible. All storm modes will be a possibility later this afternoon, especially early on this evening. The other big story this week is the temperature roller coaster. Our warmest day of 2019 looks likely on Wednesday. I think we'll have no trouble hitting 80 on Wednesday. I wouldn't even be surprised to see 81, 82 in a lot of spots, but that's just kind of a one-day deal. Temperatures will retreat as we go towards the end of the week and into the upcoming weekend, although it will not be as cool as it has been over the last couple of days and was last night. So a real temperature spike coming our way Wednesday. There could be some strong thunderstorms again towards the very end of the day Wednesday and into Wednesday night with the next cold front. And so there's plenty to talk about this week. We'll have you covered on air and online. You can look for more frequent updates from me on the severe weather risk throughout the course of the day today and, of course, this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11. See you then.